Hello everyone, this is Tracy from Inspired Chi, and I am bringing you your May messages. So I'm recording this on April 30th, and technically it's not May, but energetically this is important to know. There is a new moon solar eclipse in Taurus. So happy birthday to all my Tauruses, first of all. Nice earthy energy coming in there. It's not just a bit fixed and stubborn at times. That might come up during Mercury Retrograde, which is my next point. So we are going to go retrograde May 10th until June 2nd. And I know everybody freaks out during that time. But I don't want to blame everything that's happening in May on a retrograde because we actually have 2 eclipses this month. So it is meant to be a catalyst of change. So if you have been wanting a change and trying to manifest it, this is going to be a really lucky month for you. So, keep your thoughts positive. The universe likes action. Start showing the universe your intentions and see what help you can get from your guides and what kind of synchronicities. As far as the Mercury retrograde goes, a lot of times things come back into your life that weren't finished before. And it's a great time to heal old wounds before moving on and to continue any shadow work that maybe you started and thought you were finished, and then you found yourself having to relearn lessons or having people come back into your life and situations come back in your life that you thought you were completely done with. So it will be a good time for healing there. I like that the solar eclipse happening today is on a new moon because it gives it such a burst of positive energy and it really packs a punch for positive change. So as we move into the middle of the month, we're going to start to see things shift and get a little bit deeper because on May 16th, we have a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. And Scorpios are very psychic energies to begin with, okay? And then we put a full moon into that, add the eclipse, and it's going to be really important that you're tuned into your intuition. And then you're not confusing it with any anxiety from these other energies happening, like the eclipses and the moons and the Mercury retrograde. So if you find yourself being completely frazzled and trying to make decisions, that would be your first hint from your body to go within, do something for yourself to bring yourself into a more meditative state. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean sitting quietly in a room listening to the music I have in the background. I'm talking about whatever that means to you. If that's going to get a pedicure, if that's cleaning your room, if that's going for a jog at Tyler State Park or wherever is close to you to do that sort of thing. Whatever is going to put you into a zone and calm your energy so that when you go to reflect from within, you know that you're being guided by your guides and intuition and not making decisions and, that are fear-based and based on anxiety. Because like I said, there is a lot of mixed energies this month and they're all going to work in different ways for different people. If you are the type of person that's really stubborn and don't want change in your life, it might just come up and kick you in the butt and surprise you. So we will see what your cards say as well as that, but just be on alert for that and understand that sometimes any energy that's stagnant isn't doing you any favors, okay? You're going to continue to learn the same lessons and you're going to get to a point where you're not happy in your life and you're feeling resentful. So do your best to welcome the changes that come this month and understand that it's going to be putting you into a better position for as we move towards the summer solstice, which reminds me, so tomorrow is May 1st, and that is Beltane. I believe I'm saying that correctly. If not, please do correct me in the comments. And it is the middle point between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. So we are halfway there. So align yourself with your goals. If you have some fitness goals or, vacation goals or whatever it is that you want to get ready for this summer, this is a great month to start those manifestations, okay? And to really go within and see what's serving you and what's not serving you. Because there's going to be a beautiful energy coming in to help you move things along at a greater pace, okay? So if you're an extremely impatient person like I am, this will be a great month for you to shift everything, okay? Some of you may look back on this month and know that this was a big game changer as far as what you're trying to manifest. If some of you are going for new jobs, new relationships, that sort of thing. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. What you're going to do is you're going to choose one of these 3 piles here, 1, 2, or 3. Wherever you feel connected, that will be the tarot deck that I'm using in your cards, as well as the chakra oracle deck. We're going to pull some energies from that. The mystical shaman oracle deck, and I'm actually going to read from the book on that one because they have such great messages, and I feel like it's important with all these energies. And yes, twice in a row I'm using this deck because it's beautiful and I love it, and I'm just really meshing with it, and I feel like these two energies are really good together. So if you are returning, you know what to do, and thank you for your continued support. I love being able to reach out to you guys and, you know, completely nerd out on all these astrological energies and different things like that to people that can appreciate them and apply them to their life and their manifestation and their soul growth. So thank you for that. And if you want to book a personal reading, head over to www.inspiredchiradio.com, send me an email, and we will get something on the schedule. Okay, threes. We have some very heavy energies happening here, but there are many opportunities for healing. I don't just mean your reading, obviously all your cards are knocked down. But if you go back, if this doesn't resonate for you, or even if it does, to 1 and 2, we really are going to have this opportunity for healing during Mercury Retrograde and during these solar eclipses. So, you know, we're going to start with today being, you know, April 30th, and for the month of May, being able to start the month off with some really powerful and beautiful intentions, okay? And then having that Mercury Retrograde right in the middle of the month to open up for some healing. You maybe feel very triggered around that time. And you also have, you know, like I said, the May 16th is a full moon lunar eclipse. So we're moving out what no longer serves you. So before that happens, we're just, you know, like spirit actually is just giving you that insight as to, hey, here are some things that are hidden that might trip you up and trigger you. And if you didn't know about it, here's some opportunity for healing. Not all of it's going to be pleasant, okay? When we go through difficult situations that build our strengths and build our character in our lives, it's not always pleasant, okay? You can learn a lot from happy experiences, but you learn a lot more from unhappy experiences. Not that you should go chasing them down. What I'm saying is, obviously, there's karma here to deal with. One of the first cards we're getting here in the energetic deck is Destiny, all right? And if you look here, you have the white and the black here, okay? It's the light and the dark. It's the balance of the both energies that you have in your life, and this is part of your destiny, okay? So you need to really embrace those shadow parts of yourselves, meaning the parts of yourselves that are not so wonderful, and take a look at them, all right? Take a look at maybe why they got there, why they're comfortable for you, you know, what changes you can make, how you affect other people with your own wounds, okay? And also how you can be light. And I don't mean that you have to be light and love and perfect all the time. I mean that you are this balance, okay? You are this balance of all of those lessons and those darker instincts that come about, and being able to transmute that into light is your greatest strength, okay? And there's also some acceptance happening. This is hitting your root chakra. Like, oh, it's hitting everywhere, so I throw it all around. This is hitting your root chakra, which is your sense of safety and feeling safe. I have enough. I am home. I am loved. I am safe. I am stable. I am grounded. Okay? And there's just a lack of acceptance here that's doing that for you. I'm sorry. It's a really nice day out. So there's going to be some yard work that's happening out and about in the neighborhood. So I do apologize for any additional noise besides lovely meditation music that I have in the background. Anyway, so this is about accepting yourself, accepting relationships as they are, taking a good look at that, and then seeing what can be done about it, okay? But before you can take a good look at yourself or others or what things that you could be changing and helping and improving upon this month and using those energies to your advantage, you have to look at it honestly. You have to be able to say, hey, this relationship is difficult and this relationship is strained. And I believe it's that way because of my wounds. And I believe that person's that way because of their wounds. And just being able to accept things as they are so that you can then, you know, improve upon them. We have Gaia, Mother Energy. Okay, Earth Energy. And we just had Earth Day, right? What? A week ago. A little bit over a week ago, okay? So this is going to be really helpful for you. Being out in nature, connecting. There's something they call earthing, which is really just walking around barefoot. Okay, this is going to help you connect to your soul, connect to your guides. Just being out in nature, being by yourself, having contemplative energy will help you, all right? You're going to have a lot of choices to make this month as well, with many paths coming up. But this doesn't just talk about the choices that you have to make in your life and the opportunities that are coming for you. This also talks about the people that you have been, okay? Not just in this lifetime, in other lifetimes. And I like to joke about, you spend 20 years doing one thing, and then you change careers or you change relationships, and then you become something else. And it's almost like it feels like a lifetime ago that you were that. But it was this lifetime. But very interesting. I'm going to read from the book on that one for you so I can give you a little bit more insight. And I'm going to do that even before I pull the rest of your cards. So we have many paths. Okay. The essence. All paths lead to spirit. What you bring onto your journey is what will determine if yours is a path of suffering, a path of wisdom, a path of bliss, or a path of loss. Consider the traveler who met two stonemasons. He asks one, "What is he doing?" And the mason replies, "I am squaring out the stone." He asks the other, who is doing the exact same thing, and gets the reply, "I am building a cathedral." One man has a job, the other man has found his work and calling. He is a part of an endeavor much greater than himself. Be sure that you pick a path with heart. The invitation. Your call now is to take a big, bold step and leave the beaten path. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support you in this move. Do not dally lest you miss the moment. It's time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure you attend to both your path along this earth as well as your journey through the stars. The medicine. You have outgrown your current situation and risk losing your way in your own backyard. You're being called to step out of your comfort zone. Respond now while the call is still a gentle whisper. Even though the woods look thick and impenetrable, I definitely didn't say that right. Impenetrable. You know what I mean. Venture in and let nature guide your steps through the dark until you reach your destiny. Remember, if you do not know where you're going, any path will take you there. All right, so let's see what other energies that we have at play here for you. Okay. Is everything upside down? Nope. Okay. Lots upside down. Which can be good or bad, depending on the cards. Yeah, you got everything upside down except one. How about that, right? So, here's the thing. You have the energy for the first half of the month is the 5 of Pentacles, okay? But you have that in reverse. So if you have this at all, it's good to have that in reverse. The 5 of Pentacles can be feeling left out in the cold. It can be feelings of abandonment. This can be in relationships. But because it's Pentacles, more often than not, it's talking about your money, health, manifestations, and purpose, okay? So if there's been disappointment, if there's been lack, if there's been that sort of thing, if you've been having some health issues, if you have been having some money issues, that's going to shift for you in the beginning of the month, okay? It's not a change that is permanent, okay? So don't get super excited and blow all your money. Or don't say, "Oh my God, I feel so good. I'm going to just work so hard that you're going to burn yourself out and then put yourself back in a health issue." It's just a nod that you have the ability this month to really shift and change some pentacle energy in your life, which is your earthy energy. I'm assuming that's because we are in this new moon with earthy Taurus getting us some help, okay? We also have the lots of 5s here. Man, changes are all over you. Even this is a lightning, but it looks like a 5, doesn't it? So it's upside down. Changes, 3s, okay? You have the Ace of Pentacles, but you have it in reverse, okay? So if you get an offer coming in the beginning of the month, okay, be very wary about that offer. Oh, we're going to go back to that. I skipped that one entirely. See that? Eye on the prize here. I skipped that one, move over here. So the Ace of Pentacles in a normal reading upright is a golden opportunity, a gift from the universe, all beautiful things. Because it is in reverse, it's like, it seems to me that you might get an offer that's bullshit. Excuse my language. Okay. Someone might say, "Oh yeah, like I have this job for you and you're going to be really happy." But then it turns out that you have to put so much money into it and that you're not making it, or they don't offer benefits. So you basically are getting not a raise, you're getting a pay cut. Okay. And I know it all feels like we have a pay cut right now with the financial energies around. So I'm sure that you don't need any help with that, especially coming out of this situation. Just be very careful with your money and your health and your time, okay? Back here we had the 5 of Wands, and we have that in reverse, okay? And this is a lot of conflict, competition, rivalry, arguing, blah, blah, blah. This could be coworkers. This could be siblings, okay? Either yours or you as one of them, all right? And the energy is moving out for that, okay? So that was a really tough energy that you were in here, right? Really tough energies, all right? But these are moving out, all right? And I just don't want you to be so excited that these energies are moving on that you grab onto a life raft that's actually a booby prize. See what I mean? Okay. This Ace of Pentacles, just be very wary in the beginning of the month. If you do have an offer, I mean, you have many paths. It's not going to be your only offer, okay? But the one coming in towards the beginning of the month, just really look at it with a lot of scrutiny, okay? You don't have to share that information with the person that's offering it. Just go within, do your research. Do your research on a soul basis, see how you truly feel about it, and do your research, I mean, on the internet. That's what it's for, right? Don't just read a job description. Go back and see what all the employees have reviewed it as. Not like the bent employees, because you're going to have that wherever you go. But take a look, all right? Take a real look. I mean, we spend more time sometimes seeing how many stars the restaurant we're going to eat at than the person we're going on a date with or the job we're going to take. So just be very careful where you step earlier in the month, okay? The reason for this is you have the Hierophant here, but you have it in reverse, okay? Meaning that there's a higher self that you're not listening to. There's a disconnection here. So the reason this is all coming in for you is there needs to be an acceptance. You're not grounded right now. You need to be able to get yourself grounded to be able to feel good to make the right decisions. It's not super hard, okay? But it is going to be something you're going to have to be conscious of pretty much throughout the month. These energies are going to affect you. So they're clearing things on your path that no longer serves you, but it might be a little bumpy ride this month for you, okay? If you're not grounded and if you're not open to it, okay? Or if you try and resist change too much or act out of desperation. So absolutely connect with your higher self, connect with your guides, connect with Mother Earth, and that will bring you into a more stable state, okay? And then this is going to start moving for you. Because towards the end of the month, when we hit May 16th and we have that full moon lunar eclipse, the things that are moving out of your life that no longer serve you are going to be stripped away pretty quickly, okay? And you're going to be moving out. You have 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. Sorry, threes. An alarm went off right in the middle of the... Okay, what was I saying? This is wish fulfillment. Okay, the 9 of Cups is a new beginning. It's wish fulfillment. It is walking towards emotional fulfillment. This is after you've left something behind. So I do see that there is going to be major changes for you, okay? There's a lot of unburdening that is going to take place for you in May, okay? And it's going to allow you to really fully actualize your dreams and your goals, okay? So don't let the little things get under your skin. Like I said, ground yourself, be suspicious of early offers in the month, and move towards your wish fulfillment, okay? If you get a half-ass offer over here, and you know that down here you could possibly fulfill your dreams, let that one pass, okay? And have the confidence in yourself that you know that the next thing that's going to come for you will better serve you. And you won't know that unless you're able to go within and connect with your higher self. So really do that this month. Really get yourself back in alignment. I'm sure that you feel it. Okay? We can feel when we're out of alignment, okay? We can feel it in our bodies. We can feel it in our souls. We can feel it in everything that we do. Because our mental health affects our physical health, and our spiritual health affects it all. So next you have the Sun of Swords, and you have that in reverse, okay? So this is being cautious about how you're speaking to others. This is about being cautious of how you're proceeding forward, okay? You're not doing things hastily. You're not rushing forward. You are moving forward with deliberate intention, okay? And then here, yeah, there's This is the Four of Wands, and it is in the reverse. And this is a general lack of stability, okay? And this is the underlying energy here. So really ask yourself what you've been holding on too tightly to, and you really can't move forward and change. This is locked up with fear. This is locked up with just generally not knowing which way to turn, because you do feel scattered and all over the place. If you are having some issues with your mental health, I urge you to reach out to a professional if that's needed. There's no shame in getting some more help there beyond meditation. I mean, meditation doesn't fix everything. I'm just going to pull a couple more cards for you because this just doesn't feel finished to me, okay? We're starting with illumination here. Miracles. Yeah, see, like this is... Don't be afraid of what you discover this month, okay? About yourself, about your life. If you're not happy, if there's changes to be made, don't sink into hopelessness and desperation and despair, okay? If there's changes to be made, you know, connect with yourself, ask for help from your guides, and start moving forward little by little. You have miracles here, okay? Which I think two also had too. So you have the energy to really shift your life this month, but you're not going to really feel that movement until towards the end of the month. It seems like the beginning of the month, you're going to be doing a lot of self-work, okay? So don't, say no to plans if you need to. Don't burn yourself out. Do what you can to keep yourself mentally healthy and stable. Keep your body healthy and stable. This is going to be all about nurturing you, okay? So threes for at least the first half of the month. You need to reconnect to your guides, to your spirit, to your soul, whatever that you need to do to put yourself back in that better energy so that you can look at things without the lens of pain. And the Mercury Retrograde is going to trigger you, but it's going to help you reveal what needs to be healed in your life and what already is. Sometimes we're just holding on to things that no longer serve us because we were there when we were broken. Okay? And it's okay to move forward into the light and accept more for yourself and accept more happiness for yourself. Okay, I'm going to go to my trusty first deck here and just do 3 more cards on this, because what I really want to know for threes is what is going to help them get to a better place and get to this wish fulfillment, okay? But never forget that you have options. You have as many path cards. You have options to take. You can move closer to it. You may find as you move towards this wish fulfillment that you don't have the support of others. Maybe they think you're acting irresponsibly. Maybe they don't understand your path. They don't need to understand the path. Yeah. Okay, but this is a bad offer. You have a bad offer coming in earlier in the month. This could be in romance. This could be in a job. Pay attention, okay? Get your intuition right so you'll be able to pick up those red flags immediately, all right? It does show, I love this for you though, you have the Devil card, but you have it in reverse, okay? So situations that you've been tethered to that are very unhealthy, you're coming out of that energy in May. Good for you guys, okay? It's not easy. Something that you've put a lot of energy and work into, okay, is not panning out for you, okay? It's okay to walk away from it. If it's not your purpose, if it's not your passion, if you don't want to do it anymore, if you can't do it with joy, or at least, I know every day is not joyful when we go to work, but if you can't do it with dedication, move on, okay? Move on, because it's not serving you anymore. You have a Justice card coming in here, so there's going to be a lot of shakeups for you guys in May. But it's going to be bringing an element of fairness back into your life. If this comes to court matters, if it comes to anything else, you're ending here with the Justice card. So please have faith. You have the Justice card and you have miracles here, okay? There are going to be things illuminated for you this month from within and from without that you're probably not going to be super happy about, okay? But sometimes spirits give us messages that we need to know, because what is that saying? I love that saying. It's like, because they heard conversations that you didn't, right? I think they say that about God. It's like God removed people and places from your life because he heard conversations that you didn't. So however that resonates for you, God, Buddha, their universe, it's just sometimes you won't know the bigger picture until it's over. So you need to trust the people, places, and things being removed from your life at this time to be able to give you the freedom and to break these cycles and move forward to your wish fulfillment, okay? Expect miracles. Be suspicious. Be suspicious, okay? Earlier in the month, be suspicious. Get grounded so you can follow your intuition, and balance should be restored by the end of the month. So hold on tight, and hopefully this will bring you a beautiful summer season.